Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hi, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Samantha.
Lisa?
What have we gotten ourselves into today?
Well, I'm hoping we don't sit too long in the Lowe's parking lot, because I'm pretty sure my shovel won't get us out of it.
I know, right? And I think that we're not really even parked in a real spot. We're kind of like just in the middle of the road,
Well,
I think.
we parked where there was the least amount of snow in the Lowe's parking lot.
So, friends of the podcast, we're in the middle of a blizzard.
Yeah, apparently.
And guess who's out in it?
Us.
Yeah. There's nobody at the Boston Pizza beside us.
Nope.
The only people I'm sure at Lowe's are employees, because there's no cars other than like a scattering far away like us.
Yeah.
So
we've seen accidents.
They've been on the radio saying don't go out.
Yep. And I thought it was going to stop, and it looked like it stopped.
And my husband said it was going to stop.
Back. No, it came back.
But you know what? Not only did we need to podcast today, but I tell you, right? It takes a whole lot more than a blizzard to keep us from getting our hair colored. Right? The gray don't just go away on its own.
No, it do not.
No, so we needed to do that too, Samantha. So I get that you're probably not excited that we're out driving today.
Nope, I'm not.
Just snow. It's just snow.
When I woke up and I looked outside, I'm like, ooh, that's angry snow. And all I thought was that snow is being very aggressive.
Yeah, because it's spring snow.
It's very aggressive.
And spring snow is mad, because spring snow is not happy to be here either. So just as much as we're not happy it's here, spring snow is not happy to be here either.
It's like, I thought I was getting a rest.
Thought I was done. Thought I was on vacation. Right? Mother Nature tapped it on the shoulder and said, go back.
Go back.
Job not done yet.
Yes.
And so that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy.
Well, and this concerns me, the snow.
Why?
Well,
it's not going to last for long.
No, I got a leaky roof, though, in my apartment.
We got to talk about this again?
I sent you pictures, Lisa, because
I know.
Legit. It's
I saw
so
the pictures.
Legit.
Yeah.
And...
But so this is the first time it happened?
No, this is the second time.
So,
and
did they not fix it the first time?
I don't know.
What do you mean you
don't
know?
It's not my roof.
No, but did you contact them when you...
Yes.
And did you...
No, this is years ago. This is a whole new, different
No, but
owner.
you had said something a while back about how you saw a spot and you...
That's not even the spot that's the problem.
But did you contact them after that to keep on talking?
No.
No.
Oh.
No?
So now this is my problem?
No, I'm just saying that the squeak...
No, I'm sensing that this is now...
It's not that
this is how you reacted to me falling twice. There was like, were you wearing the right shoes? Were you watching where you were walking? This has nothing to do with me.
I know that. I'm just saying.
It did not require my follow-up because they should have done something about it.
But sometimes, like, all things need to be followed up, right?
Oh my God.
So it's like
I can't talk to you right now.
It's like,
I need you to stop talking.
It's like when you need to
I need you to stop talking because
no. Listen.
No.
No. It's like
a piece of my ceiling is missing. I am not taking responsibility for the shit that is happening to the ceiling or roof of my apartment.
Samantha, that's not what I'm saying.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
And I also have to admit, I kicked pigeon eggs off of my balcony. Yes, I said it. I'm a pigeon killer.
Hey, I killed a pigeon egg a couple of years ago. Remember? It was landed an egg on my roof, and I'm like, oh no, you don't. It was on my porch, on my patio, by my barbecue. I'm like, oh no, you don't. Right? We're not Habitat for Humanity or whatever. I don't even know what that is. I felt bad.
I'm sorry. I don't like pigeons.
But they're not alive now. Those pigeons are already dead.
Yes.
Yeah. So that you didn't kill them. They killed themselves.
Ugh.
Sorry. I'm sorry about your roof.
No,
Yes, I am. You sent me a message.
No, you're not.
Yes,
no, you're not.
You sent me a message, and I said to you, "Shitty," with a sad face. It was a sad face, which meant that's a lot of care and concern coming from me.
Yeah.
Samantha.
No.
No. I am sorry about your roof.
I don't want to talk about this.
It could just as easily happen to my roof too.
Crossing my fingers.
No, but here's the thing, right? Is that we... Okay, I'm going to stop talking about it.
You should.
Yeah.
Because the angry look on my face should have stopped you like 5 minutes ago.
I'm just saying, you know what? Sometimes just got to follow up and just squeaky wheel gets the oil. And just like, hey, did you get that message I sent you? I'm just concerned that at some point I might have other roof problems because it looks like there's one happening here. Just something like that.
You know, it's interesting that you just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, and it's like...
I'm a talker.
You should look by the
Sorry.
You should
now
see the look on my face.
Now I see it.
Was like, you should shut up.
And now I see it.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah. You're not very perceptive.
No, well, sometimes...
No,
right,
you don't read clues.
I don't have a gut. I don't have a gut instinct.
No, you don't have
Remember?
anything. Actually,
I don't have. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right now, look at.
Yeah.
It's my sad face.
That's not helping.
Okay. It's my guilty as charged face.
That's not helping.
I'm sorry, Samantha.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep. Whatever, Lise.
Okay. Oh. I hate that.
I know.
I hate nothing than a 4-letter word being short formed. It's not. It's Lisa. There's 4 letters in my name, and you just need to say all of them, please.
Nope.
That's just me.
I got lots of letters in my name. People call me Sam.
That's different. Your name's really long. Mine's just 4.
My name is really long.
Right? Samantha's really long. Right? Lisa's short. It's 4 letters.
Whatever.
Just say them.
Uh-huh.
Don't shorten it. I hate a shortened name.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop talking.
Fine.
We're breaking away from this piece of the conversation.
Okay, because we're not gonna, okay.
No, I'm not agreeing with you in any way, shape, or form.
I feel that.
This is not my fault.
And I'm not saying it's your fault.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
And I just don't care right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, because I have to introduce a new segment.
Okay.
And apparently, I started the segment.
But it's just a one-time segment.
It's a one-time segment.
So friends of the podcast, don't get too attached. It's just one time. We're bringing it out once.
The new segment is called Yay or Nay.
Yay or nay. I want to do that.
Don't sing.
I've been practicing.
No, you should never sing.
I was practicing.
How many times do I have to tell you? Don't sing.
I think it's my new thing. I like to sing.
Yeah, don't.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do it. How did we come up with this new segment?
Okay. So we were...
We're ridiculous.
I was watching TV, and I saw the commercial for the resurgence of Roseanne and the TV sitcom, and I was like, Roseanne. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
And then all of a sudden, ding, and I got the message, and that was the message. And I replied back with a thumbs up. Yay.
And then we kept going.
Right? Then we stumbled upon some other things.
Yeah. So, Lisa, Ben Affleck's new tattoo.
On his big back?
On his big, fat, pale back.
Thumbs down. Nay.
Yay. Yay or nay? Nay.
Nay. And if you haven't seen the picture, Google it. It's not good. I think it goes down his ass.
Oh, you know
it's
what?
Awkward.
Okay,
it's awkward.
My thoughts? It's not real.
I think it is.
No, because everybody's like, oh no, it's real. And I think he did it for a role.
I don't know.
Because what sane person
would do that?
Would put a gigantic... I think it's an eagle.
I don't know. It's colorful.
It's very colorful.
It's very colorful.
It goes up his back and across each arm.
Yeah. Very colorful on his pasty white skin.
Ginormous.
Yeah. That would hurt.
Well, that alone makes me think it's not real.
You got too much money.
No, because that would take so much time.
When was his last movie? He's got the time. Right? When was his last movie? Right? Good Will Hunting.
No, it wasn't.
The last one I saw of him in.
No, Argo.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. Argo. That was the last one I saw him in.
Okay, but he's not the only famous person to have a bad tattoo.
Why, who else is there?
I saw a picture of Ed Sheeran. Apparently he has a lion, a very big lion head on his chest.
On his masculine, gingery chest. Because he's a ginger, right? Yeah. So he's got gingery chest.
And it's like...
Maybe it blends in with his chest hair.
Well, no, it's very colorful.
Oh, wow.
It's very colorful.
Yeah, yay or nay?
Ugh. No. Yeah, no. Nay.
Nay to... Nay. Okay. This is really exciting news. They just sent out the royal wedding invitations. Royal wedding, watching it in real time. Yay or nay?
Nay.
No. Are you kidding?
PVR, that's the beauty of PVR.
That's the day the PVR should not even run.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
You're not going to get up?
No, because I'm not... Hi. What was it for... did you make that weird crown thing for?
Yeah, for William and Kate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I made my own, do it myself. I DIY'd my own fancy wedding hat. So did my sister.
Your own fascinator.
My own fascinator. Mine was made out of a toque.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty.
Yeah, no.
No?
No. Didn't do it then, not going to do it now.
I've done it for all the ones I've been alive for. Will be doing it. So it's yay for me.
No.
And I can't wait.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. This one, I'm not sure what you're gonna think.
Mm-hmm.
Tipping on takeout food. No.
Nay.
Just a nay.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Even though somebody still had to do the work.
Yeah.
Okay. I think thumbs down too. You know why? Because I
can see you tipping because you have.
Because I feel bad.
Well, you have a conscience.
I feel bad, so I would end up tipping, and I do tip. But I want to not tip. I want to not do it.
I don't understand.
Yeah, but I do it.
Okay. Well. Okay. I spotted it and you got it wrong.
Oh.
Remember? Okay. Jan is going to be on TV. Jan Arden, in case anybody doesn't know.
It's our girl.
She's going to be on CTV.
Not it's our girl. She's our girl.
She's part of our squad.
She's part of our squad.
On CTV Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Yes, I thought it was the next week.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
I
did.
It was the 8th, and I'm like, that's April.
I owned up. I manned up to that. I manned up to my mistake.
So she's going to be on TV on Saturday.
Yeah.
Are you watching it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a yay.
Okay, so here's
Are you going to PVR it?
No, I don't want to PVR it at all. I don't want to. No, I'm watching it.
Uh-huh.
She deserves our attention. She deserves our attention.
Well, because she's a big deal right now. She launched a new album.
Yeah,
People are very excited about it.
Yeah. The Juno's coming up, though?
Yeah.
Tell you.
Two thumbs up.
I probably won't even PVR that stuff.
Michael Bublé is hosting
Big reason
it.
right there. Because Anne-Marie turned it down.
She did not.
She did too. She was asked. She was asked. She said she's busy.
You're so full of it.
She asked and she was busy. Oh my God. So they're like, let's ask if Mike can do it.
She's like 102 now.
And Michael Bublé's like, yeah, I got lots of spare time. I can come do it.
Stop it.
Just saying, no, nay. I'm not doing it.
I'm watching it.
I'm not doing the Junos.
I'm going to love it.
I'm not doing it.
The Bare Naked Ladies are playing.
And that's okay.
With Stephen Page.
I know, they brought him back. Right?
It had to be a little side thing, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, right? Because obviously still some bad blood there. Right?
I thought that was funny. I wonder if Jan will play at Juno's.
I don't know. I haven't heard.
It's not part of the commercial, so maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe she's too busy.
No, she's in Toronto right now.
I don't know.
Hi, do you pay attention to her Instagram?
Of course I do.
Are you... Okay, because if you were a true fan, you'd be up on it.
I'm up on it, but you know what? She's just been busy. I'm not a true fan of the Junos. Has nothing to do with her.
That is so un-Canadian of you.
Okay, well, you know what? There's always a part of me that's not completely Canadian. Right? Don't you know that by now? Right? Hi. I used to like Ronald Reagan. Right there. Right there. Back in the 80s. Me and Alex P. Keaton from Family Ties. I, too, went to Washington, and I got the postcard, and it went on my mirror.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Not my proudest moment.
You're such a political whore.
I'm a political whore.
And you don't even like Canadian politics.
No, it's boring. Just boring, right? But bring me the Americans.
They busy.
They busy.
They always something going on.
Always.
Something going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we need to talk about it.
You want to? Okay, but I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about it.
I don't know.
I'm just on the fence.
I think we have to.
I feel like I'm being picked on.
Why?
Because...
You're not being picked on.
I think I'm being picked on.
No, because...
I think the hype girl is picking on me.
No, she's not.
I think she might be.
No, she's not.
And I think she likes you a little bit more than me.
You know what? Everybody does.
Speechless.
You think everybody likes you more anyways, Lisa.
Well, they should.
Yes.
I'll give you 101 reasons why.
I think Michelle does this so that she can get a reaction out of you because...
Yeah.
Okay. You tell them the story of how it started. On Tuesday...
So, friends of the podcast, we did this a couple of weeks ago, right? Sam and I, usually once a week, we'll go out for lunch.
Yes.
And as you know me by now, right? Almost a year into this.
Creature of habit.
Creature of habit. I don't really change my ways very much.
No.
However, the hype girl a few weeks back had an idea. She gave us an idea of a place that we should go and have lunch.
Yes.
And we did, and that's what spawned pomegranate iced tea Sam. Which, for the record, in case you never listened to that episode, I did not like her. I did not like
It was so funny.
I did not like pomegranate iced tea Sam whatsoever.
If only people could have been at that lunch, because it was so funny. And I'm like, oh, this place is really my kind of place. Yeah. Michelle and I would get along great.
You and Michelle could be best friends. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm putting you up for I'm putting you up for rent. Right? The hype girl needs a new best friend, and it can be you. Right? Her cousins. Next, me and her cousins are going to be best friends. You and Michelle be best friends. So this week we're at work, and I said that we were going out for lunch.
Yes.
She decided that she was going to pick the place again. Mm-hmm. So she took 4 envelopes, and she put 4 different places in them, inside the envelopes. Yep. And when we got into the car, we had to pick.
Yes.
Right? This all started because I had told her that I felt like going to Chili's. Mm-hmm. Right? Because I saw some Mexican food that was North Americanized and looked like it had some sauce on it. And I'm like, oh, that looks good for lunch today. And I texted you and said, that's where I wanted to go.
I'm like, why Chili's?
Right? Baby back, whatever that song is, right? Chili's. I just felt like going there.
Yeah, okay, because we've been there like once and you hated it.
I know. And so then the hype girl thumbs downed it. No, because you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it.
It's dirty.
It's dirty, and they have. And then what did she say? The bathrooms are bad. Oh, that's the kicker. Here's your pen and paper. Pick away. Right? So where'd she pick?
Oh my God. Okay, so in the envelope that I picked, it's a place called Las Palapas, which is like a locally owned restaurant here in Saskatoon, in the Broadway area district. And I'd never been there, but it's authentic Mexican, like hardcore.
Hardcore.
Which is why she probably put it in there, because you were thinking Mexican.
Yep.
But you were thinking
North American Mexican.
North
American
Mexican. Restaurant Mexican.
A step up from Taco Time or Taco Bell. That's what I was looking for. Just a step up, right? Like someplace I can just sit a few minutes longer in. That was what it was.
But that's not what it was.
It's not what it was.
No, okay. And then the envelope you picked
was just like the Broadway Street Cafe.
The Broadway Cafe.
Yeah, or whatever.
Which I poo-pooed because I didn't. And I was like, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
So then we were curious, so then we decided to
check the other envelopes in case there was something better.
No, but we were going to go with mine because we were not going to cheat.
We're not going to cheat.
We were not going to cheat.
We are not cheaters.
But we were curious as to what the other ones were. One was, don't pick me, pick another one.
Pick another one.
And the other one was...
Chili's. Don't go there.
Yeah, Chili's. Don't go there.
So we went to the Mexican place.
So we did. Okay. So I knew about this place.
I didn't.
And I had driven past it, so I knew what it looked like.
I didn't.
So we drove up, and what did you say, Lisa?
This is really where she thinks we're going to go and eat.
It's nothing great to look at. It's in like a little...
middle of nowhere.
Middle of a neighborhood, so it's like a little mini...
Attached to a convenience store.
Yeah, it's like a little building attached to a convenience store. So it's nothing great to look at on the outside.
No.
We went in, and it was very, like, bright and colorful, and they were playing cool music.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. But... we sat down for 2 seconds, and Lisa's like...
Can you find me something to eat?
Can you find me something to eat?
Because I don't know Mexican.
Can I please look at the menu myself for like a couple of minutes?
And then I was mad.
And then I had to like point out that's a quesadilla, that's a burrito. Burritos are on the back.
Right?
Keep going.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on what an enchilada is. Why has it got to come in a corn husk? And then I got to pick it out of my corn. No, I don't get that.
No. So anyways, guys, it was a very interesting lunch. And then what almost made me get up and leave was what you said to the waitress.
I know, but why would I have thought it was offensive? All I said, Samantha,
in a Mexican restaurant.
All I said to the lady, because she should be well versed in her foods, was, if you're somebody new here who really doesn't like Mexican, what would be the least Mexican type of food to order?
And I'm looking I'm like mortified.
I'm surprised you didn't kick me under the table.
I'm surprised too. Because actually at that point I wanted to crawl underneath the table. Yeah. And the look on that waitress's face was priceless. Because she was like, one of you people. And I was like, I'm sorry. She sucks. I'm sorry.
No, you know
she
what?
She doesn't appreciate the authentic Mexican vibe you have
I didn't mean to not appreciate it.
No, okay, so anyways, past that, we order stuff. We spent way too much money at lunch.
Way too much money.
Way too much money at lunch. But the coconut shrimp were good.
It was awesome. I think what she didn't understand from me, Samantha, and I think this is the same part that you still don't understand, is that I was looking for something that screamed, I'm just visiting Mexico, not I live in Mexico.
Oh my God.
That's what I was looking for.
Then Las Palapas was not your place.
It was not my place. And then I had to take, and then you made me take my takeout. Which I never do. I'm like, I'm done. I never take home takeout because I'm full. If I'm done with it in the restaurant, I'm done. And you're like, no, you're taking it. I'm like, and you wouldn't even, I'm like, why? And you're like, don't even ask. I'm like, wow.
I'm like, just take it. I'll tell you when we leave.
So crazy.
And the reason why I made you take your takeout, Lisa, which you should know, is because you already insulted her once.
I didn't mean to.
I did not feel it was good if we insulted them twice.
We spent $60 on lunch, and she's insulted, which is funny. And that's without a tip. And we tipped good.
Yeah, we did.
Right? So we spent $70 on lunch.
Yeah.
And yet I'm the bad guy in the Mexican Mexican restaurant.
What it all rolls down to is Michelle picks restaurants that I'm always going to
I know, right? And then you wonder why I say I think she doesn't like me as much anymore. I don't know.
I feel like Michelle and I should go have pomegranate iced tea together.
And I feel like Michelle and I are growing apart.
So that was fun because that was Tuesday. That was Tuesday.
That was Tuesday.
And I'm like, this is going to be interesting because I'm going to like it and she's going to hate it.
And ding ding. True that.
True that. Oh my God. Okay, but what was even funnier? We were talking about stuff over lunch, and then we were gonna go grab a coffee because we still needed to talk about like our podcast and whatever. So I'm like, hey, let's
go
to Tim's. And then and as we were driving, I asked you this question. Are you aware of anything around you, or are you completely oblivious?
And what made you ask that question?
Because...
Did I just look kind of stunned?
Yes, because I had a feeling, even though we were on a road you've been down hundreds of times.
I had no clue where I was.
I'm pretty sure, because you asked me, the reason why I asked that question is because you asked me, well, is there a Tim's close by? And I'm like... Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, she has no clue where she is.
So Samantha, completely oblivious. Completely. I have no sense of direction. North is the direction my nose is pointing.
So basically you are never aware of anything around you.
No.
And you could get lost
anywhere. So even when I take the bus home, right? Like, or if I'm on the bus in the morning and I'm not sitting where I normally sit or on the side that I normally sit, like I'll end up like at the downtown terminal because I can't see my stop. After 8 years, I can't see my stop. I can't see my stop.
I don't understand that.
I know. I have no sense of direction, none whatsoever.
Don't get that.
And then I just don't care. Right? So then I'm just like, meh, whatever. Right?
So you know what? I don't know how you live your life. I don't know how
you know what?
You survive. Because how can you not be aware of your surroundings?
My mom used to say that God takes care of fools and McIntyres. Right? So I think, not that I'm a religious person by any means, but somebody helps me out. Big brother. Big brother's giving me a hand.
Oh my God.
I know, I got no clue. I pay no attention.
No, you
don't.
I
got nothing.
No.
It's a good thing you drive to Lowe's because I'd be like, okay, where is it again?
I know.
Right?
Because I took a different way.
Yeah, I had no clue. I'm like, I think she's taking me out to shoot me. We're like out in the middle of the friggin' country.
Well, we did argue today.
Yeah, and
I was like, well, that's
she's got a shovel in her back seat. I'm like, I think she's taking me out to pasture, friends of the podcast, because we're not like, where are we going? We're like out in the country right now, in the middle of a blizzard, out in the country on bad roads. I'm done for.
I'm surprised that you remember how to get home.
Well, it's not easy.
Thank God the bus knows.
I know, thank God, hey? And when I used to drive to work, like at our other job, I went the exact same way every single day there and back. Yeah, right, I got no clue. Oh my God. Okay, but guess what?
What?
Michigan Wolverines. They're in the Elite Eight.
And do you know why I know that already?
How?
Because you had your phone out during our event last night.
I know, because I needed to know, because the game started at like...
Because you let me know.
5:36.
We're here, but my people are playing.
My game's on, right? My Michigan game is on. My basketball game's on. So, sorry, Michelle Obama, right?
You're bad.
No,
You're bad.
But do you think people knew? Mm-hmm. Really? And then I texted my husband. I remember I photo gridded him a picture and drew on it. I'm like, yay, yes.
Okay, and then what did I ask you? Does he even look at his phone?
No, he saw it this morning. He saw it this morning. Yeah, he doesn't even turn on his phone. He's not a phone guy. Apparently could care less if I got home from that event last night or not.
There you go.
Right? Yeah.
So Michigan, sitting pretty.
Yeah, they play Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They play Saturday night, and if they win, then they're in they go to the Final Four. It's going really, really good for them. It's really, really good, Samantha.
Go Michigan.
Go Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good going, fake fan. You got no clue. You know what? You just shut up. Just stop it. Don't even go there with the basketball.
Okay.
Right?
However.
Okay.
While we sat. And you're like, okay, so this is how last night's event went, folks.
Here we go.
I didn't leave right away from work.
So I was pissy.
And you were already pissy.
Because you were later than ever.
Yeah, you got into the car and you beaked at me and I'm like, bitch, you're lucky I don't push you out of the car right now.
But here's the thing.
We're going to get there in lots of time.
It doesn't matter.
And we did, even ahead of the traffic.
Yes, but still.
I knew we would be fine.
I know that. That was shit luck.
You should have known that I was on my way, Mike.
I know, right?
And the Mike reference should have been Stop it!
Because I'm like, are you leaving soon? Because you're done work, and then you should be here by like 5. And I'd already earlier in the day prepped you about how the doors open at 5:30, and you didn't really respond back to that. And I'm like, okay, I get where this is going. And then when I said like it was like 10 after or 5 o'clock or 10 to 5, and I'm like,
have you left yet?
Let me know when you're leaving. And you're like, I'm just dusting my face. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, princess. Right? Come on now. Right?
For fuck's
sakes, princess.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
It's only me you're going to see. We're in the nosebleeds, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but there were lots of people there.
There was lots of people.
Lots of people sitting around us.
Yeah. But were you surprised at how much food I ate?
Okay. So.
Woohoo!
Okay. This is how it went, folks.
Okay.
Because it was an interesting evening. We get there. The wind has already started. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Parked close. Didn't have to walk far.
No, not far.
You warned me ahead of time. They're going to search your purse. I'm like, screw that. I'll bring my little bag with me.
Because I'm an event goer.
Yeah. So I go there. Excuse me, ma'am. I have to look into your purse. And I open it up. And I'm like, here you go. And she, in with her little light. I
know.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you going to, like, strip search me now?
You wouldn't have even been able to put in, like one of those, like look at airplane bottles of rye in that. Not even room for that.
No. And I'm just like, are you effing kidding me? And then she just squeezed yours.
She patted mine down.
I'm not even sure, because your phone was maybe
She molested mine. I'm like, I don't know. Why are you touching? Right?
So, first thing you did, we get through. I'm, like, already appalled by the fact that I had to, like, people were looking at my shit.
The look, okay, Samantha.
People were looking at my shit.
The look on your face from the minute that happened, all of a sudden you got, your mean bitch face on. I'm like, oh, here we go.
I'm like, that's it.
Let's watch this go. This is going to be fun now.
So, first thing Lisa does, is like, I'm hungry. I need food.
Because I'm there. I am at the event for the food.
I think we only went there so that you could have the food.
I know. If it didn't cost so much to just go into that rink and get a burger every now and then, we would do it. But I don't want to go to all the events.
No.
I don't want to pay to see everything.
So we stop at the first one we see.
Not good enough.
Not good enough because it only had a hot dog.
Only had hot dogs. I'm like, what is that? And you're like, okay, this one. I'm like, no, not this. This won't do.
And then we walked further.
We walked further.
And finally,
we found the one that had the burgers and the fries. So excited. And what did you learn?
I learned that you could eat 2.
I ate 2 burgers. But let me walk you through that.
Oh, God.
Okay? I ordered 1 Rink burger.
Yes.
Right? And then I ordered a fries.
Yes.
You ordered a Rink burger.
And a poutine.
Because you're a poutine girl.
Neither one of them was overly exciting.
No, the burger was exciting. The burger was exciting, right? And then you ordered a water. And what issue did you have with the water?
Okay. So,
my name's Samantha. I don't get out much.
My name's Samantha, and I don't understand why my bottle of water needs to go into a plastic cup.
Well, Mike explained it to me this morning because I asked him. I don't understand. Yeah, the reason is it's easier for them to do the recycling than have to worry about it all throughout the stadium. That's why.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Get out much?
But I was just like, no, I want my bottle of water in a bottle.
Yeah, and I'm like,
how about a pop?
and even in that situation, and I'm like a couple
and
people.
And you gave me the gears from the other cashier.
I know.
I'm looking at you, I'm like, can you just pay attention to your own shit?
Because I was waiting for mine, and I could hear that you were like getting revved up, and I'm like,
no, I was not getting revved up. I was not. I was like,
what did I say to that poor girl with the bad colored hair? I said to her, I said, she's making you work for your money tonight, isn't she? And she was kind of like, mm-hmm.
No, she wasn't.
A little bit she was.
Oh, my God, seriously.
Yeah. And then you found out that they don't take your debit card.
No, and I was like, you don't take debits?
Good thing you got a trusty friend that carries cash.
Yes!
Lisa, I'm like, serious?
Thanks, I'll take that $20.
Yeah. So then there was $5 left over, and you're like, can I keep the $5? I'm like, wow, are you like...
I said I might want a drink after.
I'm like, oh my God, yeah, sure. Yeah. Did you want just the wallet? Right? But, so then we couldn't find a place to stand.
No.
Right? So we have our food, couldn't find a place to stand.
No, because all of the three round tables that they had set up over by the bar section, which, by the way, there's a lot of alcohol happening.
A lot of alcohol.
And I'm like, guys, we're only here for an hour and a half.
Yeah, right?
I guess it only starts at 7 and goes till 8:30. I'm pretty sure they're keeping to the schedule.
Yeah, exactly. So we couldn't find a table, so what did we do? We fine-dined at the recycle bin.
Because I was just like, I am so embarrassed right now, but I don't care.
I didn't feel embarrassed at all, because I'm like, you know what? I want a table. I want like an area to put my tray.
And you did.
And I did. And I ate my burger. And then I loved my burger so much. What did I say to you? I'm going to stop eating the fries because I want a second burger.
And you went and got it.
And I did.
Yes, you did.
And then we went to our seats.
Yes, but before we went to our seats, we were looking at the peoples.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to say...
Did Saskatoon do us proud?
The girl wears short shorts, short skirts, short dresses.
There's a lot of shorts. A lot of shortness.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of shortness happening, hey?
And all you kept saying was, it's Michelle Obama. Wear a dress pant.
Wear a dress pant, people. It's Michelle Obama.
And there were people in, like, leggings and a running shoe.
Yeah.
There were some people in some ripped jeans, which, by the way, is still in fashion.
I
so
get that.
Used to that.
And I get that. And that's fine. But I still think it's Michelle Obama, right? She's not talking at the Walmart.
No.
She's talking at the TCU place or the SaskTel Center, whatever it is.
SaskTel Center.
She's talking... She in a dress. I'm not saying wear a dress, but I'm just saying, can't you, like, put on a nicer pair of pants?
Yeah.
Or something that fits you a bit better?
Yeah. And
that's all.
You're right. I did have a bit of a toot on by the time we got through the doors. And
you did.
Because the gentleman who was handing out bookmarks of Michelle Obama.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need a bookmark.
And standing beside the cutout.
Yeah, of Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama was like, would you like a bookmark? And I'm looking, I'm like, no thanks.
And you know what? And then when he said, and then the guy said, do you want a picture? The only thing I thought, you know why I said no to the picture? Is I thought, we don't need a skinny cutout Michelle Obama to make us look bigger. Right? We don't need that.
I don't need a picture of a cutout of Michelle Obama.
I don't need that in my life.
No.
No.
I'm good.
Right?
I was just like... And then, as we were walking back to our seats, when you had your second Rink Burger...
Yes, yum.
There were women, oh my God, and they were taking pictures with Michelle Obama, and I'm just like...
To each is their own.
There are those people.
There are those people.
And I was like, I'm not that person.
I'm not that person.
I don't care.
No.
I really don't.
We just didn't care about that. But then we got to the seats, and they weren't that bad.
No, they weren't.
They weren't that bad.
They were actually pretty clear, like you could see everything, which was nice.
Which was exciting.
Don't get me wrong. We were far away, and she looked like a little bit of a bug. Tiny.
She was small.
She was small. But
no.
What was interesting was the seating police.
There was like, oh my God, there was like those friends of the podcast. So there was people in these red coats, and they were like the they were the seat police.
Well, they were the girls that you should ask, or the women or men or whoever that you should ask where the hell you sit. Which, by the way, nobody apparently asked them for directions.
Except for us. Yeah, because when you're in an arena, when you're in a stadium, you know that the right side is seat number blah, blah, blah to this, and the left side is seat number blah, blah, blah to this.
Yeah.
Well, apparently in Saskatoon, people don't pay attention to that.
They do not.
No, because they're like, excuse me, I'm way down there. Excuse me, walk around.
Oh my God.
Walk around.
It was funny to watch that.
Yeah, right? And they were all like, and I'm like, I'm not just volunteering it. I'm not just wasting a stand. Not wasting a stand up for you when you need to be on the other side.
Yeah, and we did that. And because the girls were on the other side.
And I'm trying to eat my burger. Trying to eat my burger. Hi, people, I'm having supper. If I'm at your home, right, and you're behind the table, you got to stay sitting behind the table before I get up for you to move.
This is true.
It should be the same rule at the arena.
Okay.
Right?
Lisa, okay, before we even went to this event, you listed up all the foods you were going to eat.
I know.
The only thing we hadn't come across was the mini donuts.
I didn't see any mini.
Probably because we didn't walk far enough.
We didn't walk far enough.
However,
we saw mini donuts, Samantha. I'm a little bit bitter about this.
Because I told you couldn't.
Because you said I couldn't have any.
Why?
Because you wouldn't go get them.
Because I wouldn't bother to try and find them.
Yeah, with me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I know, you said no. So
all I saw was the girl walk past you with the mini donuts in the little plastic container.
And I'm eating my burger.
All I said to you was, don't even think about it. I'm not going to go find that.
And as here is the real life reenactment, friends. As the girl, I got the burger in my hand wrapped in the foil. The girl's coming up beside, I'm on the aisle. The girl's coming up the aisle. I see her mini donuts. Sam's sitting to the right of me. So girl comes up with the donuts. Mm-hmm. I'm biting my burger. I stop biting my burger. I start wrapping my burger back up in the foil. Here's the slow motion replay. Wrapping it up in the foil. And Sam's like, don't even think of it. I'm not finding those for you. And then
I'm pretty sure I talked a little quicker.
That's the time to do the slow motion. And then what does this girl do? Starts unwrapping her burger and goes back to eat. And then we never even discussed it. It was like unwritten. It was just done. It was just, nope. Right?
And then Because I was smart enough to have gone to the bathroom before we sat.
Oh, I had to pee. I had to pee. I hadn't had a drink for 3 hours, but somehow my bladder was like, haha, let's make you feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, it didn't start right away.
No.
Shauna Foster. What?
That's our girl.
C95, Saskatoon.
Where Sam gets her news from.
Yeah, I get my news from C95.
She should have just done it all.
She should have, because she was, everyone was like, oh, Shauna Foster's out, yay!
Everybody was like, yeah, yay.
And then she tells us everything's running a bit late.
Yeah.
There's been an accident.
There's been an accident.
That's slowing up the traffic.
Fair enough, right?
That's fine.
Arrive alive.
So, yeah, exactly.
Arrive alive.
So then all of a sudden, a guy came out. And a woman came out, and she talked a bit. She was from the Saskatoon Chamber of Commerce.
Because it was put on by the Commerce.
Yeah, Saskatoon Chamber of Commerce.
So she chatted.
Then a guy from the Invictus Games came out.
He chatted.
And
a big dude came out
who was part of the Chamber of Commerce.
He chatted too long. He chatted long enough to the fact that, remember I sent the Hyper Hype girl a picture? I took a picture of him, and then I captioned it, "Who dis? Who cares?"
Who cares?
He was going on, his mic wasn't working, so he thought he was talking to the people, but there was no words coming out.
No, he was in front of a podium, and that was fine, but they took the podium away because Michelle Obama was about to come out.
Yes.
And you couldn't hear him. So he introduced her, and we didn't hear
nobody,
him.
No.
Yeah. So I was just like, that was awkward.
But speaking of awkward, but well covered. Awkward, but well covered. Mm-hmm. The former First Lady of the United States of America comes out to Stevie Wonder, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, with Cassie Campbell, because it's a question and answer.
Yes.
She sits down and says, what did she say? What did the First Lady say? How did she greet the audience?
Hello, Calgary.
Hello, Calgary. And this was on the radio a few minutes ago, so we had to have a chuckle. Hello, Calgary. It's great to be here. Okay, hi. You in Saskatoon.
You're in Saskatoon.
You in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they tried to cover it, and we were kind of like looking at each other like, oh, was that just what we thought it was?
Yeah.
And it was.
And
I get she's tired and she's traveled. I get that.
Crickets.
But I still think, hashtag know where you are.
Yes.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
So.
But it was kind of funny.
It lasted an hour, Lisa.
After the first 3 people talked about stuff, then she only talked for an hour. But...
And all I thought was...
It was a very inspiring hour.
Yes.
But
I was like, we paid $100 to sit really, really high up.
And we did sit high.
For an hour.
Yeah. For an hour.
And then, because of the traffic and people were arriving late, they only officially saw probably 40 minutes.
Even less. There were some people I think maybe saw 15 minutes.
Maybe.
And so it was like very empowering. She's she's very inspiring.
Well spoken.
Funny. Talks about our millennials.
Yeah.
Talked about the garden. Right? Talked about the garden.
You would get that.
Right? Remember I said to you, I'm like, here comes the garden. I could see how they were weaving it, right? Yeah. I'm like, the garden's coming, I can tell.
She was talking about
about fat kids.
Yeah, and she talked about like what it was like to transition to the White House.
Which was interesting.
She was she was worried about her kids.
Yep.
Have I screwed them up? Have we screwed them up? And stuff like that. And
I thought it was funny when she said, must have been hard for my kids growing up because they always have Secret Service around them, and they're at the age now where they're trying to like sneak a cigarette without mom and dad knowing. Exactly. And I'm like, yeah, they are, and that's got to be tough.
Yeah. So it was good.
But
funny. What I enjoyed, what I took away from this was the chick in the red jacket. The seat police. She takes her job very seriously.
And remember, I got spanked.
And
she spanked me.
Yeah, and the security people take their job very seriously.
So Shauna Foster, when she came out, she said, did she not say, technically nobody's supposed to take pictures, but just get them over with quickly?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She said that.
She did.
I take her at her word.
Mm-hmm.
So, Michelle Obama comes out, one picture. Take one picture, and there's the seat police. You can't take a picture. I'm like, Shauna Foster just said that I could. I did. Right? Thinking she's my bestie or something, eh? Hey, did you not hear Shauna? Shauna said we could. And the lady's like, but you can't. I'm like, that's not what I was just told.
Yeah.
Right? They were like,
police.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, that one security guard was up and down, and the seat police was over there, and the seat police, and like, good grief, people, calm down.
You're
wearing a fucking red jacket and a lanyard. Yeah. You're not the goddamn police,
right? And you got a walkie-talkie, right? Like you're not part of her entourage. Right?
It was so...
We're so far away. My picture, you can't even see her. So simmer down now. Simmer down now, red coat police.
I was so distracted by the walking of the security people and the red jacket lady. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. And the one was a really loud walker. I'm like, how can you be a loud walker on cement? I'm like, you're like loud walking on cement. Yeah. Took her job way too serious.
Way too seriously.
But with that being said, right, we were all safe and sound.
Yes, we were.
So I guess she did do her part.
Yay.
Right?
I'm so excited for
Samantha,
her.
I have to say that I felt that, I know you have an issue with crowds.
Well, I don't always love them.
You know what I think? You know what? Yeah, I've diagnosed you.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do you know what you got?
Uh-huh.
You have irritable crowd syndrome.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It sounds like irritable bowel syndrome.
I know it does. And probably the effects are kind of the same. Makes your stomach churn. Makes things a little achy.
No.
Makes you a little cranky.
No.
Makes you just a little irritable.
Right now I'm irritable, but that's just because of you.
Yeah, but you had like your cranky face on, and I'm just like, hey, whatever. Here's the thing with the crowd, Samantha. Deal with it.
No.
They're annoying, but they're necessary.
No.
Right?
No.
You gotta have them.
You gotta protect your space.
No.
Yeah, you
right?
do. No, you do.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to deal.
Okay, this is why I hate crowds.
Okay.
We're sitting in tiny little blue seats.
Yes.
Bleacher seats.
Yes.
Okay, and for like the longest time while we were sitting there, nobody was sitting beside me, and I was like, yes.
And every time somebody would come up and be like, don't be here, don't be here, don't be here, don't be here. Because as bigger girls, you always hope that you're not here.
And it's no offense, I fit into the seat, and so do you.
Yeah, we're not that big.
I'm not like over top of the seat by any stretch of the imagination, and I fit quite nicely in it.
Nor do we need extenders on the plane, just so you all know.
Yeah, but finally, a couple did show up.
Yes.
And I was just like...
late.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
So he sits down, and it's like I had fat girl cooties.
It's like he thought he could catch you.
It's like he could catch fat. And it's like, dude, I made sure I was not on the armrest.
Of course.
And I was away from him. No parts of us were touching.
No.
But if he could have leaned any further into his wife, he probably would have been sitting in her goddamn lap.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, dude, I'm a fat girl. I'm allowed to sit.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to come to events.
And I'm in my seat. I'm in my seat, dude.
And it's like, you can't catch what I got.
No.
Which, by the way, is nothing.
No. Because guess what? Right? You can't just catch fat.
And this is my problem with crowds.
I know, right? But you can't just catch fat, right? It takes a long time to get to where we got to, right? A lot of work and dedication.
A lot of work and dedication,
A lot of letting ourselves go.
Come on now.
It doesn't just happen overnight.
Okay, but I got ways to protect your personal space.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
No.
But there are people like me out there, and they need my help.
Oh.
They need my help.
No, the moral of the story, Samantha, should just be that everybody's trying to do the same thing and get to the same place, and that should be the end of it. You should be able to wrap your brain around it.
No. You have to. Everybody has their own idea of what their personal space is. And there's ways to protect it. You have to identify...
But you don't own it. It's not something you own.
Yeah, you do. You own it because it's yours. Identify and accept your personal boundary needs. If you don't protect it, you are likely to feel drained, fatigued, and self-critical. Hi, that's me. My personal space is always invaded.
I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. Be polite but firm.
Nope.
Excuse me. Can you please back away another 5 inches?
Yeah.
You are too close to me.
But then the thing for you to take away would be to be polite. Again, you can be firm, but be polite. And you're not polite.
I am polite.
I watched you harass a homeless man at Jen Arden.
He was not homeless.
Well, he was something.
He butted in.
Yeah, see, and how polite you sound.
He butted in, and I was not impressed. We had waited 2 hours.
It was one person.
2 hours.
Here's the problem, friends, the podcast.
But
this
get
is what
to the
happens.
back of the line.
This is what happens. You can hear her tone. The little vein on the side of her head is palpitating. Right?
There's a lot of people that...
Her fingers pointing. Right?
Shut up!
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You can start with something small. That's tip number 3.
Okay.
Politely say no thanks to events that aren't connected to you. Oh, I should have said no.
You didn't get to say no thanks this time. Sorry. I made the decision for us.
No, this was Anne-Marie all over again.
And you're coming.
Yeah.
But
and
you're
I have
paying.
no choice.
That's the difference.
And I have to pay.
You have to pay.
That's fine. I took
we're
$20 from you too.
Because we're older now. That's why.
Because we're older
now?
now?
We're older now.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, and know what you mean when you say yes. Knowing your yes makes it easier to say no.
What the hell is that? Oh my God, that's like some stupid psychobabble for my name is Sam and I don't like crowds.
Help me.
No, don't. You know what? Next time I'm just going to bubble wrap you and I'll just push you through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 5, stop feeling guilty. You have a right to have things your own way, just like everyone else.
Not when there's 9,000
people. Give me my personal space.
There's no space when there's 9,000 people. Do you think there's space at Disneyland? There's no space at places like that.
That would drive me nuts.
Right? I know, right? You can't go to places.
Able to handle that.
You would not be able to handle that whatsoever.
Okay. But everybody has a bubble of sanctuary around their bodies, just like people who sit too close or stand too close to you or an unexpected touch.
Okay.
Don't tell me that when you ride the bus,
listen,
that you don't think, dude, back off.
Yeah, but that's different.
No,
yes, that is.
That's a personal space bubble.
But you can't have a personal space bubble when you immerse yourself into a big event. You have to just
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Okay, then people need to be more... Okay, there's also 4 types of acceptable distances.
Oh, my God.
I needed to know this.
Time out. How did you manage to school this topic? How did you manage to school this, Samantha?
Because I did this for myself.
You snuck school
so that I could go into the crowd knowing that I could protect myself and be okay with everyone being around me.
You snuck school in. You snuck in school.
Sorry.
Man.
But did you know that...
She's got things highlighted, friends of the podcast.
Did you know that personal space can be physical and psychological?
I think you have a psychological problem.
So there could be sights, sounds...
Smells are different. That's different.
Blech.
Get your smells away.
Blech.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 4 types of acceptable distances. Okay. Intimate distance, 6 to 18 inches away from the body.
What's that like? Is that like you and your mate? What is that?
No, that's like between you and another person.
Okay.
Personal distance ranges from 1.5 feet to 4 feet.
Oh, good God.
Away from the body and is used for talking with good friends, family members, and the person that you know and people that you know well. The intimate distance is for like intimate relationships, kissing, hugging, or embracing. Okay. So obviously intimate distance is closer, but personal distance, 1.5 to 4 feet, please.
I can't believe that you have done this.
Of course.
I can't believe that you've
because I'm going to use this. This is good for me.
No.
Social distance.
We'll see at the next event.
From 4 to 12.5 feet away.
Okay, that's from here to the lamppost right now.
Marks the space required for interacting with coworkers, acquaintances, or professional service providers,
that
or
is not
having
true.
other polite but impersonal encounters.
No, that is ridiculous.
No, I'm not done yet. There's one more.
Oh my goodness.
Public distance, which is very much in play yesterday, and I didn't get it, is the required space for public speaking and can range from 12 feet to 25 feet away.
Okay, you cannot have 9,000 people and everybody's 25 feet away from each other. That's one person.
I wasn't even getting personal distance yesterday.
Okay, because
I was getting more intimate distance, and I'm like, yo, I don't know you. Why are you that close to me? Why are you that close to me? Back off me, dude. Back off me.
But maybe he was practicing.
You know what? You know how I encounter this in my daily life? This is why I hate grocery shopping.
I know.
This is why I hate standing in lines anywhere. Because people need to be here. They need to be touching you. They need to be as close to you as possible. I had to go to Shoppers last night because I needed cream for my coffee this morning.
Of course.
An older lady came up. She was like right behind me. She could like see the numbers that I was punching in to use my debit cards.
If you could see the anger in her face right now as she's describing this, it's ridiculous. Samantha, you're going to have a heart attack. It's going to make you have a stroke. It's going to make you have a stroke.
I'm just very aware.
I know that.
Of people.
I know.
Too close.
I know, but still.
It's everywhere.
I'm just saying.
There's people.
I can't believe you.
There's personal space invaders.
But
that's a game. That's what I'm calling it.
That's a game from the 80s. Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Yeah. That's a game.
Because they are people who are inept at reading social cues and are unaware that their behavior is unnecessary or intrusive.
This is what I think. I think that some people get in your space, but I don't think it's quite as big of a deal as what you're making it. I just don't think it is.
Why?
Why doesn't it bother me?
Because you don't care if people are around you. You're like, more people the better.
Because I'm friendly. I'm friendly, I'm happy-go-lucky.
No, because then this is just like more people to talk to.
Well, you know,
you can have a constant chatter happening.
Interacting, like, hey, hi, yeah, you too, hi. I no problem.
You were so that person.
And you're like, so like, right?
Because I'm just like, why are you talking to me?
Did you ever think maybe you're the one that makes the crowd angry?
Well,
what if you make the crowd angry?
Potentially, and I don't, and at that point, I don't care.
I know you don't care.
Don't care.
I know that.
You know what I think is odd? When I was thinking about this and like going to Obama and all that kind of stuff, I was like, I work in retail. I see people I'm around people 24/7 in my job all the time.
So it would make sense.
Which is funny because then I realized I'm an introvert that has to do extrovert things.
Oh my God, you are the hype girl, because that's what she calls herself. She's an introvert who hates people. But puts on a good act for them. Hi! Like you, right? Like the waitress at Cora's. Right? Like that. I might be like, hi, but I'm still not afraid of you. You're still not in my space.
I'm not afraid of people.
But, you need help.
Okay, but I also looked, according to what I read.
Yeah, of course.
Because now I'm all into this now. I'm in it.
Yeah, but are you correcting any of these behaviors?
I don't have to correct nothing.
You need to correct your behaviors.
No, I don't.
Yes.
People living in the United States, Canada, England, and Nordic countries have the largest personal space requirements. I'm not nuts.
You're kind of nuts.
No, I'm not.
But then you need to just adapt.
You should go live in a different country that has 1 million people stuck together all the time.
Hello, India. It's Lisa coming for a visit. I hear you have over 1 million people stuck together all the time. I'm going to come and see how I can deal with that. I'd be fine.
You would, because
I'd be like, whatever.
Be like, oh, look at all the people I can talk to.
I'd be like, hi. You too. I'd be doing that. Right?
And I'd be fighting for the nearest corner so I could just stand by myself.
Like, is there a tree I can climb? I'd be like, fat girl climbing a tree in India. Break this just in, fat girl climbing a tree in India. Right?
Oh my God.
I know.
Just to get a rave of people.
I'd be like, whatever. In my mind I'd be like, ugh. But my outer would be just coping with it just fine.
But typically, people do try to keep as much distance between each other.
I get that you don't want, to feel like as though somebody's coming up to you and you need to be like, hey, this is getting uncomfortable.
Especially if it's someone I don't really know or am not comfortable with that. Yeah. Like, and then they just come too close and it's like, you can't back away and more.
No, you're pressed up against the wall.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and all you're thinking is, I hope that you
stop.
Like, are you going in for a kiss? Because this seems really awkward and weird right now. We need to stop this before it goes too far and we both have regrets. Right? And we both have regrets and can't look at each other the same way anymore. That's what that would have to be.
Did you know that New Yorkers require smaller requirements than residents of Western states like Montana and Wyoming?
Of course, because they don't have a choice.
No, because New Yorkers are like this too. They're like touching each other all the time.
Because it's population, right? Mm-hmm. So same thing. When you're at an event, you're like that. You're not in Montana. You're in Saskatoon with 9,000 people. They're going to be in your way. They're going to be in your way.
As you reminded me last night, you're like, get that look off your face. I can't.
Right? You went to the washroom. You walked in. You were fine. You walked in. You walked out of the bathroom, and you were like, I'm Sam I'm on a mission, Sam.
Get your goddamn food. And let's get to the seats.
And I was just like, and I said to you, knock off the face, right? And you're like, fine, I'll get Twizzlers too then, right?
And then that made me happy.
Made you happy. I was okay. I'm like, that's. Bitch, please. We'll take 2. No. Right? Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I can handle it, but you know what? It's just,
But then what makes you even worse, then put you in the car, and you're mad at people in the driveway. 9,000 people all trying to leave at the same time, and you got an issue. Mm-hmm. Right?
You know what bothered me? Is that I had to let people in. The more people I let in, the more time it was going to take to actually leave the parking lot.
That's just a nice thing to do.
You know what? Just drives me.
And I had to keep saying, you're going to let that one in, right? Because it looks like as though that's what's happening here. Every other car's letting somebody in.
I hate the fact that you always remind me that I have to be nicer. And I'm like, I am being as nice as I can be.
But it just doesn't cut the mustard. Just doesn't cut it when we're out in public like that.
I'm surprised I haven't throat punched you more.
No, because deep down you know I'm kind of right. Right? Deep down you know I'm kind of right, Samantha. I'm just saying.
That sucks.
Sorry.
I want to be right.
Well,
why can't I ever be right?
Because you just aren't me.
That sucks.
Sorry.
That sucks ass, man.
I know, right?
Okay, but to protect yourself in a crowded spot, you put your purse or your bag on your
person.
Like, on your person.
Yes.
But
like
you
on your
protect
lap.
yourself, and you can kind of like put yourself in a little bubble.
Is that... You kept your coat on. You kept your shacket on.
I kept my shacket on.
I took my coat off, and I held my stuff. But I never thought of it as my bubble.
Okay, but I was about to, because this bitch kept invading my space.
Oh, yeah.
She kept hitting me in the back of the head with a goddamn coat.
I was getting
And
mad.
I was like, third time, bitch, I'm getting up and I'm going to smack you across the fucking head.
And you don't watch your language, Samantha.
Sorry, but
that's
it was
the rage.
annoying.
That's the rage we deal with right there. And then
It was annoying.
And then the lady behind me dropped her heavy phone on my head, like kind of on my shoulder. If it didn't hit my head, I'd have a concussion.
No,
yes, I would have.
it wasn't an old phone.
It was an old, heavy phone. I think I got a bruise. I should have said name and number, please. Right? And what did I do? Here's the difference. What did I do? Got her phone. She's like, sorry, no problem.
And I was just like,
right?
Of course you drop your phone because your friend's hitting me in the back of the head with a goddamn coat.
Apparently they were having some issues, right? They were having some issues, Samantha.
Yes, they were.
But overall, I had a lot of fun.
Yes. Lots of pearls of wisdom from Michelle Obama.
Yeah, she's a smart gal.
Yes, she is. But
right?
I just wish she would have talked for longer.
You know what? Because here's the thing, right?
It was only an hour.
I know, but here's our problem, right? Is everything is on a scale of 1 to Oprah. And when Oprah came, Oprah did 2 hours.
1 to Oprah.
And then did a question and answer.
Yeah, because she talked to us first.
Yeah, she talked to us first.
Yeah, so
that's
that
what
nice.
I felt was missing.
Yeah.
I just needed to feel that I needed to connect to Michelle. Even though, you know what? I mean, I didn't realize we were in Calgary. Right? And I think that's hilarious because that just shows even she can make a mistake.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah.
But it was a good event.
It was awesome. It was a good time. You know, she's very powerful. Mm-hmm. And you know what? As always, Samantha, right? Like just
1 to Oprah.
On a scale of 1 to Oprah. Not Oprah. Not Oprah. But
And
good.
we saw Oprah twice.
We saw Oprah twice. We saw Oprah do the same show twice. That's how good Oprah is, right? She got our money 2 times.
2 times.
But here's the thing, right? Is that I think overall, you know, I would like you to apply your school, apply it for the next thing.
My schooling?
Yeah, see if you can do better. Right? But I know how to, I completely anticipate all of that from you, because I just know that's how you're going to be. Right?
I don't like people.
I know you
in
don't
a
like,
crowd.
I know you don't. You don't like crowds. I don't like people. I don't. La, 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 la. That's what you do, right? It goes on and on and on. La, la, la.
All right.
All
That
right.
didn't.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
But you survived it.
I did.
There. And you always do.
Uh-huh.
Help your best friend.
No,
We're okay, Sam. Right? Sammy, we got this, Sammy. We're good.
Oh my
Right?
God.
I got your back. You're okay.
Oh.
You're safe.
I'm an adult. I can figure it out. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Lisa,
Samantha.
what's your I shake my head for this week?
Okay, so here's my issue for this week, friends of the podcast. My shake my head is about, it's on the bus again. Because you know what?
Well, because you ride it every day.
I ride it every day. I'm a bus girl. My issue is with the kids and their backpacks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because your backpack doesn't deserve a seat.
Oh.
Right?
Spatial issues.
It doesn't deserve a seat. The bus is busy. The bus is full. And I stepped out of my comfort zone this week.
Really?
Yeah, because all the seats were filled, and there was one girl sitting in a seat, and on the empty seat was her backpack. And I'm like, not today. Not today. And I stood there, and she was not moving it, hey? And I'm like, not today. I picked up her bag, and I gave it to her.
Oh,
I know.
Look at you asserting yourself.
I know, right? Because not today. Not today. Every day your backpack owns that seat. It doesn't today, actually. It doesn't. I own that seat. And I have the bus pass to prove. So if your backpack can show me its pass or its receipt that it paid $3.10, then obviously it should be there. But it doesn't. Put it on your goddamn lap.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hey?
You physically picked up her backpack.
Yeah, I wanted to sit.
Oh my God.
I wanted to
Did
sit.
she say anything to you?
No. But
Really?
No, she gave
Was
me...
she surprised?
Yeah, and she gave me a stink eye the whole time. She's
No.
like, yeah, like, you know, like when you're like looking straight ahead and you can feel somebody like...
Staring at you?
Like she looked at the side of my head the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't care. Not today. It made me shake my head. I'm like, no, right? Because I get, right? I go to school and I got my backpack and I got my 75 bags. I get that, right? Mm-hmm. I take one purse. I take one little purse with me.
It's a bag.
It's like
It's not
it's
a purse.
tote. It's a tote. I take a tote.
It's a really ugly tote.
I take a tote with me.
It's ugly.
It's the colors of the Hudson Bay, Samantha.
I think
Okay.
Michelle agrees with me.
Of course she does. Of course she does. She too says it's not a purse.
It's not a purse.
You should never expect it to have a little inside pocket.
No, you should not.
It's an insulated lunch
Yes.
bag. Whatever, it holds all my shit, so that's what I take. But yeah, so I did. I moved it, because not today. That was my hashtag not today. Was my movement.
Oh, look at you. I'm surprised she didn't like...
Didn't matter. I'm bigger than her. But you know what? But I'm big, right? So I look like, you're not going to mess with this. Not going to mess with this. I had to toe dress for work.
Oh my God, you're funny.
Yeah, that was it. What about you?
Okay, well, my I shake my head is a little bit different.
Okay.
Because I think what I got from Michelle Obama last night, she made a comment about how she thinks her two daughters that are older now she feels that they are prepared to take on whatever life has for them.
Yes, she does.
But she didn't realize, or maybe she came to realize, that every time somebody says a comment or a remark that isn't necessarily helpful, that it's more negative in tone, it leaves a little bit of a cut.
Yes, I think that was a really good point.
And I was just like, oh, that's an interesting analogy. Because every time another woman says something to another woman, or a man says to a woman, or a woman says to a man, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
You do leave a cut.
A little bit of a cut.
And she goes, you don't realize how many you have until you wash it with water.
Yeah.
And then you realize how much you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Because you've got all these little cuts on you. It could go from the day, it could go through your life, it could be anything. Mm-hmm. And I realized that people are so negative.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a way that they feel they can get away with it.
Yeah, and you know what?
And they don't realize that their comments
will
leave a lasting mark.
Yeah.
Like a cut.
Yeah.
And it is easy in this day and age, through social media, to make those types of nasty, negative comments to people you do not know.
And I don't think that Michelle Obama's point, I don't think she was saying you got to sugarcoat everything.
No.
She wasn't saying that.
No. But if your comment isn't a positive comment, or you do not in any way, shape, or form know these people from a hole in the ground, keep your shit to yourself.
Yeah, right? I mean, you know what? It's like the old thing that like moms used to say, right? If you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything.
Yeah.
It's of no benefit.
Yeah. And I think that there's difference between being just simply a mean person.
Now, you can disagree with
or
things.
Being a person who wants to help that person be better.
Yeah.
Like a critique.
Yeah.
Or an opportunity to be better through critique.
Yeah.
But when you're just saying something to be rude or mean, and to maybe take that person down a peg,
and you don't even know that person,
that speaks more volumes of the person who made the comment than the person who is receiving the comment.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I agree.
So I take this I shake my head time to say, I hope that I can not leave a cut on the people that I interact with.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't want someone to go through life feeling that they have to protect themselves all the time.
No. And I think the thing is that, you know, not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's going to like each other. And you're not always going to agree with everything that people say.
No.
Especially on social media. But you know what? You can still critique, but not make it personal. That's what I don't like.
Yes.
Why has it got to be personal? You don't know me personally. And I think that's what Michelle Obama was saying, right? You don't know personally to make that comment.
No, because you don't know what this person is going through.
That's right.
You don't know what their life is like. You don't know their circumstances or situation. You know nothing about them. Why are you making it personal? Why are you trying to really get down deep into their skin and make and keep that cut there?
Yeah.
And keep it a lasting cut.
Yeah.
Why would you do that
to
someone you don't know?
Yeah.
Or know nothing about.
Exactly.
So that's my I shake my head.
That was your I shake my head.
She made me think about it. She made me ponder my own, how do I go about the world?
Samantha, I don't think you're a cut.
No, I just want to throw punch you all the time.
I don't think you're a cut at all.
No, it's just I think people need to recognize that they should just keep negative comments to themselves.
Yes.
And if you're just doing it to make yourself
to be
feel
mean
better,
and spiteful, just don't.
And really, I think it really does say more about the person who writes or says that comment than it is about the person being made to.
Good. I shake my head, Samantha.
Thanks.
Thank you, Michelle Obama. Right?
Look at me.
Look at you.
Getting schooly.
Getting all schooly on us. Hey? Always a little schooly.
Sorry.
That's our Sam.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Okay, what are we talking about next week?
Oh, the topic next week.
Da-na-na-na!
There's two parts.
Okay.
What TV fictional family would you want to be a part of and why?
Ooh.
Because I'm curious. What cartoon character would you want to be for a week and why?
Can't wait.
Gonna be fun.
So excited. It's gonna be good times.
Okay, so If you would like to contribute to I Shake My Head, because you enjoy our podcast, you can go to www.patreon.com/I Shake My Head, and it goes from $1 up to $25. $5 or $1 gets you a shout out, and $5 gets you an early access to podcasts and spontaneous episodes,
which we already delivered on,
which we did this week.
And if you are a listener through the Podbean app, all you have to do is click on the money bag on Sam's face. Well, that's what it is. That's where it is. I can't change it.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can listen to us on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, YouTube, and Google Play. Our social media is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
There you go.
And if you follow us on Twitter, Lisa, she's there all the time.
I'm there.
She's there all the time.
Just having fun. Just having some fun. All right, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
It should be.